Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalatu wassalamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. Alhamdulillah. So, welcome all of students and teachers. Alhamdulillah. Today we are going to learn something new related to I'rab. So, in last lecture, what we studied I'rab. Simple definition of I'rab: any noun is coming in different shapes. Physically different shapes, I mean to say written differently. Same noun written differently, like Muhammadun, Muhammadan. Now it is different. Muhammadin, it is also different vowels, but there is no change in the meaning. So any noun, one noun changing its shapes from 1, 2, and 3 different shapes, especially munsarif noun. So without change of any meaning, it is called the topic I'rab. And we have 3 different situations in I'rab. One we call Rafa, and second we call Nasb, and third we call Jar. So Raf'un, Nasbun, and Jarrun. So please try to remember these Arabic terminologies. Alhamdulillah, now you can read Quran, so it is not so much difficult for you to keep remembering these all terminologies. They are very simple, inshallah. Slowly, everything will be settled in your mind. So what we are going to study? We are going to study I'rab of Musanna. Today, in today's lecture, why I separated all these lectures, I will explain you first. What was the reason behind that? Because Wahid ism, for example, Wahidun, singular noun. For singular noun, we have some identification, like for Munsarif ism, Rafa is with Tanween, and Nasb is with the Alif and Fathatain, and Jar is Kasratain. So this is for Wahid ism, especially for Munsarif. For Ghair Munsarif, we have single Dhamma and single Fatha and Jar. So these are different identifications. But Musanna, now we're going to learn today I'rab of Musanna noun. So Musanna is totally different. In Wahid, for example, we have a word Rasulun. We have a noun Rasulun. As you know, how we convert Rasulun to Musanna, we add one Rasulani. Ani. So what we added? Ani. Now the meaning is Rasulani. Rasulun, one Rasul, one messenger, and Rasulani, 2 messengers. So please remember, as I think I told in the last lecture, that all noun in the built-in form will be Raf'un, because to make it Nasbun or Jarrun, we need reasons. So when noun are written alone, single, in the single form, so there is no reason to write in Nasbun or Jarrun, because there are reasons not available. So we converted Rasulun to Rasulani. Now we'll study what is Rafa, Nasb, and Jar. Raf'un, Nasbun, and Jarrun. Please remember, Ani, any Musanna noun, dual noun, having sound of Ani will be Raf'un. And one thing, add more today, any noun in Raf'un condition will be called Marfu'un. Any noun will be available in Nasb condition, we will call it Mansubun. And any noun available in Jar condition, we will call it Majrurun. Remember these terminologies. So Muhammadani. So now please remember, in Musanna noun, the symbol of Raf'un is Ani. So Ani is actually symbol of Raf'un. Now we'll convert into Nasbun. Please focus on, now this Ani is converted to Ya, Noon, and Kasra. Ya, Noon, and Kasra came, now converted Muhammadani, Muhammadaini. So Muhammadani Muhammadaini, Kitabani Kitabaini, Jannatani Jannataini. So now please now we'll see what is jar. So there is no change. So it's mean nasb and jar is same in musanna noun. So Muhammadani Muhammadaini Muhammadaini, Kitabani Kitabaini Kitabaini, Jannatani Jannataini Jannataini. So please remember, these are the i'rab of dual noun. Now, as when we were studying singular noun, what I told you, there is a difference between ma'rifa and nakira. So in case Muhammadani, to Muhammad, it is ma'rifa because it is proper noun, ismu alam. So in this case, it is ma'rifa, but kitabani and jannatani, they are nakira, indefinite. So how to make indefinite into definite? As we know, we are using al. So if we add al-kitabani, there is no change. It will be simply same al-kitabani, al-jannatani, al-jannatini, al-jannatini. But in the next slide, I will give you small revision, like kitabun for the singular noun, kitaban nasbun, kitabin jarrun. So kitabun is marfu, kitaban mansub, kitabin majroor. Kitabani marfu musanna, mansub musanna, kitabaini majroor musanna, kitabaini. These both are indefinite, nakira. Now we want to make them definite. What we'll do? Please focus on kitabun al-kitabu, kitaban al-kitaba, kitabin al-kitabi, as we learned in the last lecture. But when musanna comes, kitabani al-kitabani, al-kitabaini, al-kitabaini. So in singular, we have two changes. One, tanween drops and converted into single, and alif was also dropped in when it comes to when we change nasab nakira to marfa. But in musanna, there is no change, just simply al is added. So there is no change in musanna. Now there is one more, jahannamu. It is ghayru munsarif. Ghayru munsarif ism. Ghayru munsarif ism, what is? Jahannamu raf'un, it means marfu is jahannamu, mansub jahannama, majroor jahannama. So as we studied in the last lecture, that ghayru munsarif ism in mansub and marfu will be same. So jahannamu is proper noun because it is the name of something. So if we convert jahannamu to jahannamani, please add ani, I missed it. So jahannamani, jahannamaini, jahannamaini. It is musanna for this noun. Now this is the exercise portion. This lecture was very small. I could have delivered in the same lecture for wahid, musanna and jam, but I broken down into 3 lectures because I thought that if I will teach you all these 3, it will be very difficult for you to absorb it, because from singular to dual to plural, all 3 are different in i'rab. So it will get too much burden on you. That's why I broken down them. And alhamdulillah, we given you 1 week to memorize singular noun, raf'un, nasbun and jarrun. Now today we learned musanna. So inshallah, this 1 week will be for musanna. So inshallah, singular and musanna will be very clear. Then we will move to jam'un. After jam'un, there will be 1 more lecture. After that, inshallah, mean to say, after 2 lectures, we will start constructing sentences. And after sentences, after maybe 2 or 3 lectures, we will start Medina Arabic book. It will be a nice journey for all of you. May Allah help us all. So this is the exercise chart. What you have to do, I will explain now. Inshallah, the teachers will guide you in class. So in exercise, what you have to do, I broken down in 2 different, one is nakira and one is ma'arifa, because you need to convert from nakira to ma'arifa, because all these nouns are not proper noun, they all are nakira noun. So in first chart, you have to follow nakira rules, and the second chart, you have to follow ma'arifa rules, like Muslimun, you will convert al-Muslimu. Now, in nakira, then we have more division. One wahid, second musanna. For wahid also we had muzakkar and muannas. Muzakkar and muannas. Muslimun, I will bring muslimun here and I'll write muslimun muzakkar. I'll convert to muslimatun. Muslimatun. So I have made muzakkar and muannas. Now, muslimun, nasbun, mansub, musliman, muslimin, majroor. Muslimatun, muslimatan, mansub, muslimatin, majroor, muslimatin. Now, this wahid is completed. Now we'll move to musanna. Muslimun, muzakkar. Muslimani, marfu. Muslimaini, mansub. Muslimaini, majroor. Muslimatun, convert to musanna. Muslimatani, muslimataini, muslimataini. Now, in the second portion, we'll convert to ma'rifa. Muslimun, al-muslimu, al-muslima, al-muslimi. Al-muslimatu, al-muslimata, al-muslimati. Al-Muslim, al-Muslimani, al-Muslimaini, al-Muslimaini, and Muannas Musanna, al-Muslimatani, al-Muslimataini, al-Muslimataini. So this is the simple chart. So in this nouns, Muslimun is masculine, so it can be converted to feminine. Mushrikun also. Jannatun, it is by itself is feminine, so we don't need to convert it to masculine. So simply it will fall in feminine, and then we'll make musanna also. Other will ignore, and the same will follow in ma'rifa. Babun is masculine, jidarun masculine. No need to convert this to feminine because they only fall in masculine form. Ustazun, ustazatun, kiblatun. Now kiblatun will always go to feminine because it is also built in feminine noun. Nurun also built in masculine noun. So you need to fill that chart, inshallah. This is for YouTube students, they can follow it. For the class, inshallah, I'll explain later. One thing more I want to explain. For example, if my YouTube students, they are watching that slide, al-mashriqaini, al-maghribaini, aini, again this sound, aini, ani, aini. Ani for musanna marfu, aini for mansub, majroor, musanna. So in this case, al-mashriqaini, this is musanna. But we cannot describe that is it mansub or it is majroor because still we did not study the reason. So we did not study reason, so we cannot explain it. In this situation, in this position, at that stage, what we'll do, we'll just say it is majroor or it is mansub. It could be mansub, it could be majroor, because at that stage of study, we don't know what are the reason behind and what is the exact condition of that. So in Google form, I given you two choices, marfu, mansub or majroor. So you have to differentiate between marfu, mansub and majroor. So inshallah, it will be helpful for you, and inshallah, for my class WhatsApp group students, the teachers will support them. Alhamdulillah, today this lecture was very simple and very small. I would request my YouTube students also try to focus on Surah Rahman. In Surah Rahman, you will find many musanna nouns. So inshallah, try to pick them and try to write in the YouTube comments. And inshallah, these all things will help you. Jazakumullahu khaira. Inshallah, we'll see in next lecture. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.